Imagine you borrowed your friend's cricket bat because you thought you could sell it now and buy it back cheaper later when he needed it. But suddenly, demand for that bat explodes. Maybe a new cricket season kicks off and prices shoot up. Now you rush to buy the bat back before it gets even more expensive. That rush, that's exactly what happens in the market during short covering. Let's dive into it. Short covering happens when traders who had previously bet against a stock, by short selling it, buy it back to close their positions. Here's the typical flow. Short position. First, a trader sells a stock they don't own, hoping the price will fall. Covering the short. Later, they must buy it back to settle the trade. Ideally, they want to buy it at a lower price than they sold it for. Now here's where it gets interesting. If the price rises instead of falling, short sellers start getting nervous. To avoid bigger losses, they rush to buy back the stock, and this rush is what we call short covering. What happens to open interest during short covering? Open interest, OI, which simply means the number of active contracts, gives a big clue here. During short covering, prices go up, open interest goes down. Why? Because traders are closing their existing short positions. They're not creating new bets, they're wrapping up old ones. A quick real-life scenario. Back in 2021, many traders shorted a stock called GameStop in the US, expecting it to fall. But instead, thanks to a flood of retail investors buying the stock, prices shot up dramatically. Short sellers panicked and started buying back shares as quickly as possible to limit their losses. This massive short covering created even more buying pressure and prices skyrocketed. This phenomenon is known as a short squeeze, an extreme form of short covering where prices rise rapidly because so many short sellers are scrambling to exit. How can you spot short covering? Look for two signs. The stock price is rising. Open interest is falling. This combination usually signals that shorts are closing out, not that new buyers are necessarily stepping in. Short covering tells you about fear, the fear of losses among traders who bet against a stock. Spotting it early can help you understand whether a rally is driven by new optimism or simply traders rushing for the exits. Understanding these small details can give you a major edge when you analyze markets.